Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Caveopolis. So, I had actually done quite a bit of stuff, but I realized that my mic was muted. So there's about an hour's worth of footage. Some of it was like me, sped up with me building a little bit. But basically, I set this up. Not the best kind of setup, but I was like planning out how I want this room to be. And I had also moved this entire room over one so that this area can be a wall. I also did this, which I might actually change. I'm not too sure I like the look of the brown colored stone. I might look into like another pattern because I had also made these different benches. Now, there's still a couple of benches that I have yet to make. Like, I have 3 benches that I still need to make, which is the glass blaster. Actually, no, I think I already have that. Did I already make that? I did. Okay, so I don't need that one anymore. But yeah, I need to make this. In order to make this, I need an enchanting table, which I need diamonds for. And then I need a tinker's workshop. And basically what each of these are is they more or less allow me, like if we go to workbench, if we look up the workbench, basically these all allow me to make unique items. So Botania, like the botanist one, this basically allows me to do any organic block. I can change them into like look differently, as you can see here. And yes, there's like tons of them. Glass blaster, clear. Like I hope it's obvious, but you can like take glass and have different variations for that. This one is all about wood. This is all about wool. This one's all about stone. This one is all about ore blocks, which I think is kind of cool. It's like all the different kind of ore blocks, you know? And then this one is like redstone lamps and stuff. And like lanterns. So, yeah, I made these. And that's actually how I made these blocks. These are basalt. And basically you just throw them in there and then you pick which ones you want. There's actually 2 different kinds of basalt, like 4 different kinds of basalt. So you've got like the regular basalt bricks, and then there's like a slight variation of it, as you see here. It's like slightly different. It's called the rounded. And then this one is like the tiny, and then the layered. So they're slightly different, but you can like, if you know the difference, you can tell the difference, but at a glance, you know, like when you're looking over them, they don't, like they blend together really well. So I decided that that these 2 rooms will have the basalt to kind of make them look like factories. And then in here, I've got the, like this is like the cracked cobblestone, and then like this cobblestone variation, and then I've got the stone brick up top. And the idea was that like as it's coming down, it's eroding. You know, because this is the room where the eroders are. So we got this. Also, I had thrown some obsidian into there as well, so that we could like start doing this. So there's a few things that kind of fell through the cracks and all that, but it's okay. Also, I had talked about this room being where all of these are, and I had said that I'm gonna redo these so that it all goes into like a central area, but that's gonna be in a bit. Like that's not gonna be right now. But then I had also decided, because I need to set up this stuff, specifically this, which goes against trees. I had said I think it would be a good idea to dig out this way and have it so that like a room for specifically these would be in here. It would be behind the wall here, and it'd be like open. and then you could like see inside. I think that would be kind of cool. Although what I'm thinking is I might move this. I think I'm gonna move these over one so that they'd be here. Like this. And then this be the wall. So then like it's all surrounding, and then like the wall would be here and this would be the entrance. I think maybe moving that back one would be a good idea. Because if we go in here, you can see this is only 3. Whereas this one's 1, 2, 3, and then 4 is the wall. So if we come in here, it's 1, 2, and then, yeah. So I think that'd be like a better idea to do it 1, 2, and then the wall there. And I did move, like I did shrink this room a bit as well. So yeah, this room has been shrunk. I dug out walls, I dug out more areas for different things down here. Because I'm not sure, I might do, like if we go down here, there's this, the uranium. And I want this to have its own area. And I'm thinking I might also do a reactor? I'm debating. I'm thinking I might do a reactor one of these as my power. So I'm not sure. But I'm slowly doing this. We do have an ender tank that I want to make. And we also have an ender chest. Now I want to make one of these so that I can transport all this stuff into the storage unit. But my idea for in here is I'm gonna, like, these are temporary placeholders. I'm going to make more ore extractors, and each ore extractor is going to have one of the bases in it. And so there's 5 different bases that I can make that would give me ores. So there's 1, there's 2, there's 3, and then there's 4. And then the base one is 5. So all those will give me ores. And the other one is in here. Or somewhere in one of these. Ah, here. As you can see, the blazing is in here. But basically, I'm gonna have it set up like that. I'm humming and hawing if I want to do induction smelters instead of the blast furnaces here. I want one of every single ore that I can have. The thing is I'm not sure if I can do all these induction smelters. So what I'm thinking is doing a redstone furnaces for all these. Because in that way, it goes faster. But I'm not sure if I want to do blast furnaces or redstone furnaces for all of these. And I don't have them all set up yet. It was just like a matter of like figuring out how to get these to work. But we will need to continue this way. Because I need it to be 10. So it would be, that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then that would be a wall. And then the wall would be here, and then it would basically be like it goes around the corner over here, and it goes like into a chest. Like into an ender chest, which would send it all to my storage unit down below. But yeah, so that was like what that's where I ended it off. Was me just setting this, like, these up, and then trying to figure out if I wanted it to be, you know, like, if I wanted to do redstone or regular blast furnaces. Because if I do, my only thing is if I do the redstone furnaces, I'll have to connect them up to power. And right now, the only real power source I have is the Stirling Dynamo. And I can use... like, I can do a compression dynamo, which does fuel. And actually, I think this would be refined fuel. Do this. See, we can put tar. We put the heavy oil or the light oil in there. I might actually do a compression dynamo for the fuel. Because we get like, we get this stuff. Yeah, if we make like the crude oil and stuff like that, we can easily make, like we can get like the oil, heavy oil and light oil. And if we put heavy oil into this, we get tar. But we also get the refined fuel, which would be insane for the Stirling Dynamo. As you can see here, it makes a lot of power. So, I'm trying to figure out which one I want to do. Because right now I don't really have a way to like... I can do the Ender Tank. Anyway, I can use Ender Tanks, I think. If I make some of Ender Tanks, I think I can use these. Thing is though, how do I get Ender Pearls? Ah, I need to go up. Yeah. So, in order to get Ender Pearls, I need to... I need to go and, like, kill the Enderman. Which isn't too bad. But, it is a bit of a hassle. So I don't think I have, like, a decent thing set up yet for farming mobs. So I did have the idea of doing it in here. But it's not very suitable. However, what we can do is... hold on, if I mine some of this up. Okay, so the only real way to get this stuff is this way, I think. Although, we can always get it from the Elder, like from this. Thing is though, I don't think that there's any way to get Elder Guardians to spawn here. Which would mean, I think this is the only way to get it is like by mining this area. But I do like the idea of building my mob farm here, on this level. And honestly, it wouldn't be used, like, only real thing. Is there any grinder? No. Okay, so there's no way to, like, accessibly kill them. But if we do look here and like the better mods, like the better mobs farm, it's not that difficult to get started. However, I think for now, let's just focus on continuing onward. So, I have these. I'll put this there. I don't. I know like I needed a bunch of these, but I don't remember what I needed them for. Ah, right, this thing. That's why I made a bunch of them. Also, I needed the refined dust. Right. And then basically this is used to make the refined ingots. Anyway. But, oh yeah, I also made this thing. It's just like a cutting tool. So if you use this, you can make the cables. I thought maybe I could like make the cables look a bit different. You know, like I thought that I could do the facades. You see here, I thought I could do the facades, but I need to use the... I need to use these cables from Applied Energetics. And I don't really like Applied Energetics cable systems. So it's like, I decided against it. And that's why I have the setups the way I do. Like this. So that I can bring these forward. So that they're here. And then kind of have it so that like these are inset into the wall. If that makes sense. Yeah, so these are gonna be one shorter. So like, yeah. But basically it's gonna be, all these are gonna be inset in the wall. So you can't actually, like all you would be able to see, I guess, is like the cables underneath. The power cables. But, yeah. I'm still trying to figure out how to hide those cable settings. Also, I had set up this so that it automatically fuels this. And so all these get power consistently. And actually, if I go like that and say like that, that should go from yeah, okay, that won't work. I was hoping I could like cheek it, but no. Need one more bucket of lava. Well, let's just, I think it's one more bucket at least. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that'll give me more obsidian. And I was collecting the obsidian mainly so I can do like all of these, the things that require obsidian. But oh yeah, I gotta put this back like that. Yep. Where'd you go in there? I don't know why it went into the ore extractor. Oh, right, because it wasn't an extract pipe, it was an insert pipe, right. Okay. Anyway. So, I think we should try setting this up. I have the means to make it. And I think I have enough to make all of it. Yeah, I have like quite a bit of dust. So, we need to make a soul forge. Which, basically, we need Creating the forge. Is it like tell us how to set it up? Because like I don't fully remember how to set up a soul forge. Okay. So we got those. We need to make a soul forge. Maybe that will tell us how we need to make it. So let's get rid of this. Get rid of that for now. Get rid of that for now. Keep those up. Let's put this in. So we're gonna need steel, mixed soul sand, and quartz. Take all the quartz. Take this. And so we're gonna need that. We're gonna need the wither skulls. We're gonna need flint and steel. So we're gonna need a steel ingot. We're gonna need that. We're gonna need that. We need one flint and steel. We're gonna need to make the hardened clay, or the hardened sand, hardened glass, this stuff. So quartz, obsidian, and sand. And how many of those do we need? 4. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. And then we have 4 of these. And then we also need our skulls, which I believe are up top. Skulls are in one of these chests. Everything is all disorganized. There they are. Okay, and then in this we go 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, 4. And that should give us the last that we need. I wonder if there's a portable crafting table. No, the crafting house stick is not a thing. Although once we get into applied energetics, which is like the better like digital storage, and we'll start getting into that, I can make the portable terminal. Okay, those are all going over here, and I do know that it makes multiple. Like I know that makes more than one. I wanted double what it takes. So if we make this, what's that? Huh. Okay. So go here. Oh, we're gonna need. I forgot that we need the mixed stone. Do 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 do. Here we go. Make this. And I do want. I think what I might do is I might do it in here. I think this is a good area to do it in. Yeah. Okay, so we'll have this one be in here. So that's 3. I don't think this needs to be very big, but I want it to be a decently sized room. Ah. Okay, this should be good for the size of the room. Of course, there's like the walls. So this is gonna be the wall, this is gonna be a wall, and that's gonna be a wall. So what we'll also do is I'll make the roof a little bit higher. Not much. We'll just go one higher so it's not like right on my head. But we'll do that. And then, let's see, where's the middle? Let's make all these, and then I'll actually make a bunch of stone. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Oh, there's. Oh, okay. Nope. It's around here. Where's that? There it is. Dead block. Invisible block. Okay, so the middle is right there. So let's put this down. And then how does this work? So we need to make crafting the forge requires a multi-block to work. Question is, how do I set this up? Like, I don't remember how to set the soul forge up. Guess we need 13. Okay, so we need 4, 4, and 13. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Maybe it's like, oh. Hold on. I think I remember how this works. So I think it's like in the middle. Does it show you how to custom machinery? Doesn't really show you like how to set it up. That's the irritating thing. Give me 1 sec. Okay, so I looked it up because, man. Okay, so after looking it up, it's more or less like this. So what I read was you need these down like so. You need one in the middle, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait. Oh, give me a sec. I'm gotta do that. Like so. And then these ones also need to be soul sand. or soil, or whatever it's called. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. And then in the middle, underneath this, you light that. And then you have glass, 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 glass. And then you do skull, 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 skull. And that should be what we need. And then hopefully this is how it's supposed to be. But we'll see. Now, what we need in order, we need the ingots, which is this thing. In order to get this, we need to put steel in there. So we get some steel. We toss these in there. That'll give us these. And we'll need quite a bit of this in order to make like all this stuff. However, for now we'll just make them so we can get the quest. So blend. I forget how to make. How do we get the steel again? My brain is just bleh. Induction smelter. Pretty sure we put like something into the induction smelter to make the steel. Coke and iron ingots. So that's what it was. Right. Okay. That's why I'd been making all the coke. And now I remember. My brain was just like, wait a minute. Anyway. We're gonna need a lot of this anyway, so we might as well go doop. And that will start going through. And this is basically gonna be all that's in here. Although I might throw this stuff in here as well. I think like that's what this room is going to be. So in the middle it's going to be the soul forge. And then the rest of the room is going to be the mob stuff. Huh. Cool. Take this out. And now we can mine deep slate, which is fantastic. I do need to finish this controller. Very powerful for automation. It is very powerful for automation. I never actually use it for automation though. Because honestly, usually I end up like just not doing automation fully. But I might get into full automation. I'm not sure. Anyway, let's put those away. I have this, and I do want to try and make up another full batch of steel. I think I have some coke in here. Yeah, I have a stack of coke in there. So, in here, we'll go 1, 1. Now let's start making those slowly. I did also make, like, a bunch of stuff. I threw some gold into the induction smelter, too. And I mean, I can get like other stuff from here. You know, like as you smelt the ores, you have a chance to get other things. As you see, like when you smelt them, you have a chance to get like an additional thing. Honestly, because I've got those, I don't really care about getting the extra stuff. So I'm not gonna worry too much about the extra items that I can get from the smelting. I'm just gonna go and smelt them, like using a furnace. But like I said at the beginning of the episode, I'm not sure if I'm gonna use redstone furnaces or regular blast furnaces. Because the redstone furnaces, like, it'd be kind of cool if there's like other ones that I can get. But the redstone furnace takes power, and that's how it smelts the stuff. So I wouldn't have to worry about fuel. And of course, you got like these furnators, which are power. But I might do. I'd have to make 10 of these. That's the thing. And that's a lot. Especially with the machines. The machine framing. That would be a lot of blaze rods. Although... it wouldn't be too difficult to make... like, I can make a bunch of blaze rods. Because if you remember, there's 2 different ways to get blaze powder. And if you guys remember, you can get blaze powder by doing nether bricks, or you can do the ore extractor blazing. And I think I've done both, like both ways. Yeah, I got some in here. Yeah, I wanted to make... basically, I'm trying to make a bunch of coke as well as a bunch of tar. That was like another thing that I was trying to make, was a bunch of the tar. I'm also getting like a bunch of fluid too. Which is nice, because like this is a decent, like I can use this and this thing to get the refined oil. And then the tar is also used for fuel. But if you look, this thing is a lot of fuel power. But I'm mostly after the heavy oil. Also, I like the idea of building with this, because like the tar block has an interesting texture. But I'm not sure. However, I am after the heavy oil. Actually, light oil. You want to make refined fuel, but even silver dust. Huh. I mean, silver dust is nice. And if I do these, if I change this out for the other thing, this one, the fractor. Oh, okay, it would be crude oil. Okay. Okay, yeah, that's a long way off. In the meantime, we'll do this. We'll get the oil that way. And of course, you know, there's these, it gives me coke, which is mainly what I'm after. Oh, and also, if you're wondering what this is for, I basically, that's why I can make the alchemy bench, which would allow me to do, like, the unique items. So, we'll allow this to go, and make all the blaze that way. I think... What do I want to do? What do I need to do? I need to do this, now that I think about it. So, what do we need for these? Ooh, we need that. Okay, and I also need iron gears. I don't think I have any iron gears. I have a chest dedicated to gears, by the way, because I kept losing my gears. So we don't have any iron gears. We need to make some iron gears. I need more iron. I can't make an enrichment chamber. But yeah, so I really should get this setup going with lead, with the iron. But I mean, I'm lazy. And I have enough iron to do this, so we will do this. So we're gonna I want to make 4 of these. So that's 4. I need 4 gears. 1, 2, 3, 4. That'll give me 4 gears. And then I'm gonna need the glass. I'm gonna need planks. I'm gonna need 4 buckets. And I'm also gonna need 4 of these things. Which isn't too bad. What the? My gears go. Oh, right. It's 4 per gear. That's right. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I need 12. There we go. That I totally forgot that it's 4 ingots per gear. See? 4 ingots per gear. Right. Nom, 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 nom. I didn't also like include a chest specifically for my food. Right here, I have like other foods that I made. Nom, 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 nom. They're pretty decent. These ones are just like filler food. And honestly, this is like a decent way to do food. Just like these small ones. It works out decently in the end. Let's see if I've got any redstone up here. I don't think so. I got 1. Might as well put these all away. All those, take that. Yeah, we'll take and put all of these away. And then take out that, and then we'll need this. And we'll also need 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think we grab 9. That's fine. We're gonna need. It doesn't matter which ones I grab. 1, 2, 3. 4. I'm gonna need 16. There's no point in like grabbing extra than what I need of these things because like nah. But okay, so we need we need multiples of those, so let's go like that. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna need more buckets. I think it was 4 of those. I'm gonna make a couple more buckets just so I have more in the future. But that'll give us 4 of these. And what we can do is in here, we'll just kind of dig out a big area here. Oh, that's too far. Okay, we'll just dig out like an area here. Rear. Okay. And then we need it to be high. Because we want to put a tree here. So we'll go as high as we can with our hammer. And that should be enough space to do a tree. Take this out, and this will be the wall. So it's good that we're digging it up. Go here. We'll go do. Might as well just. And we'll continue with this. That, and then we dig these up. And there should be enough space. We just need 1. So much stone. Yeah, we just need 1 tree. And this is gonna be the wall. It's gonna be the entrance going in here. And then this wall will be here. And then a wall will be there. And then there will be the other wall. Or actually, no. This needs... No, the wall is going to be 1 more, so this is not going to be the wall. This is going to be the wall. Okay, so this is literally how much space we have. So, if we get some dirt, we can plant down a tree. We'll do an oak tree. So we'll do oak. And I'll grab some bone meal so I can grow it. Now I think if we put down dirt, that should be good. Sorry, I don't know if that, like, I think I moved my mic away in time for me to not sneeze in your guys' ear, but if you didn't hear me sneeze, I am so sorry. My allergies have been acting up the last few days, and it's just, ugh, horrid. Okay, anyway, we should be able to grow, whoop, that should be good. And if we remove these, I don't want to remove, like, I don't want to remove all the leaves, but we will remove those. I think if we go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we take, I think, yeah, these are, I didn't see, they're just slowly taking resin from the tree. At least they should be. I think what we can do now is if we hook up some of this. Actually, hold on. I think if I go underneath, I should be able to extract the liquid into a tank, if I remember correctly. I think we can go directly into a tank. Do I have any empty tanks? I do not. Okay. So we'll go. Actually, I do have an empty tank right here. Oh, by the way, I figured out how to turn off the bucket mode. So when you're holding them and you shift, you can scroll and you see bucket mode on, bucket mode off. Took me forever to figure that out, but yeah, apparently that's how it works. I think this will work. Don't have an axe, a pickaxe, like an axe. Actually, which way do we... What happens if I put it... Yeah. Ah. Facing that way. Is that? No. Well, it says filling up. Slowly but surely. Does it matter which way it faces? Because that one's filling up. Slowly taking resin. It takes a while, I know. Like, that's one thing that I know, that it takes a while for it to go, like, for it to take the oil. Thing is, like, I don't know how long it takes. Okay. So I think I do. I don't think it matters which way it's facing. But I do think I'm going to have it facing inward. I think that's a good idea. Have it facing inward? What is slowly filling up? So we'll leave, like, I'll leave it like this and we'll see if it works. But either way, that will give us resin, which, you know, we use to do all that stuff. So we get this, we can make this next episode. And like I said, I'll leave this going. Okay, so yeah, it doesn't matter which way they're facing. So my cat just like tried jumping up on something and he just totally failed. It was just like I look over and he's like clawing up, like, save me. But anyway, so we'll leave this. I'll let it go. Looks like it doesn't matter which way these are facing, if they're facing out or in, as long as like it shows that they're working. So we'll leave that. And I think, yeah, I think that's a good place to end this episode. Not much. Like, I know that not much was really done in this episode, but still. Between episodes, I will decide if I want to do redstone furnaces or blast furnaces. I will finish setting this up. I'll get like all these rooms, like the walls and stuff like that, designed. And in the next episode, I'll have a cat just decide to sit on my lap. Hello. You know, I'm in the middle of recording, right? Yeah, okay, you don't care. Okay, but yeah, in the next episode, we'll start, I guess, with this. We'll get into one of my personal favorite mods. Like, I love this mod. This is a fantastic mod. We'll get started with this, and we'll dive deep into the, like, the mods. Mob farming. And honestly, we can actually, I think I might do this as well. Because I mean, yeah, we need to like, I think we need to do this, uranium. We need to start with this in order to go through the top rock. But we'll start with the better mods, like the better mobs. And I'll explain all about this wonderful, wonderful mod. Because like I said, this is one of my favorites. The Hostile Mob Network. It's fun. And it's actually really easy to set up and get going. So, yeah. But for now, with that said, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you in the next video, whenever that may be. And with that said, goodbye.